Ladies and gentlemen, gather round. Today, we're talking about the Peugeot VLV, a true gem in the world of electric vehicles. And I promise, it's got more history than your grandpa's old vinyl collection. Imagine this. It's 1941, World War II is raging, and everyone is scrambling for fuel. The car you're about to learn about was Peugeot's cheeky little solution to a global crisis. So buckle up and get ready for a trip down memory lane. Before we dive in, hit that subscribe button, or else I'll send this little electric car to chase you down. Trust me, it moves at a blistering pace of 36 kilometers per hour, 22 miles per hour. Don't miss out on more cool ideas, because we've got plenty more where that came from. So the Peugeot VLV, or Véhicule Léger de Ville, that's French for light city vehicle, fancy huh, was the first series-produced electric car from Peugeot. And when I say electric, I'm not talking about a Tesla with autopilot and a touchscreen that can do your taxes. This car was literally powered by 4 12-volt batteries. These batteries were like the Duracell of their time, but without all that modern supercharged tech we take for granted. Now let's talk about the specs, because you know we love to get into the details. The VLV was powered by a 3.3 kilowatt electric motor, which, to put it in perspective, is the equivalent of about 4.4 horsepower. And what could all that horsepower get you? Well, a maximum speed of 36 kilometers per hour, 22 miles per hour, and a range of 75 to 80 kilometers, about 47 to 50 miles, on a single charge. Not too shabby, considering you could plug it in anywhere that had an electrical outlet. I mean, it's 1941, and the idea of charging a car from a wall socket is basically the equivalent of a sci-fi fantasy. The VLV was a bit of a strange sight, though. Picture this. It was basically a tiny two-seater cabriolet with an electric motor, and the front axle was much wider than the back. So it kind of looked like a rolling bench press. But hey, it wasn't about looks, it was about getting things done. The car was used by postal workers and doctors who were living through wartime fuel shortages. And yes, the car had 2 wheels in the front and 2 in the back. A little weird, but very functional. Only 377 of these bad boys were produced from 1941 to 1943. And let me tell you, if you own one today, you're sitting on a rare piece of history. In fact, a Peugeot VLV sold at a Sotheby's auction for $20,125 United States dollars. Not bad for a little wartime electric car that was once just trying to save fuel. This was just one of many bold moves from Peugeot in the world of electric cars, and trust me, they've got more tricks up their sleeve. Let's keep the electric dreams alive, folks!